Right now I am playing, well, as you know, 76. So I'm gonna go back over, check on her, so she doesn't ruin anything. Let me in! I don't feel like getting attacked. I just wanted out. I forgot I remembered the Enclave project. Whatever occurred here slipped into obscurity thanks to the Enclave's post-war conflicts. This is when I wore my EXO-1 suit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pretty. Whatever you want to call it. Defini. Should probably get Lucky Break instead of Luck of the Draw. So my armor don't break, because that's my main problem. Or one of my main problems. Right, she's all the way over here. Keep out. Run. Okay.
I believe in the Brotherhood of Steel. So much that I would rewrite its customs to lead it on the right path. Re-establishing contact with the Elders will only shackle us, possibly even destroy us. So we must disable this transmitter, permanently. This is a choice that can never be undone. So tell me, do you support the growth and outreach of the Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel under the command of Paladin Layla Romani? Or are you beholden to the fearful and outdated mandates of the Elders, to whom our very own Knight Daniel Shin vows his loyalty? Something happened during our journey to Appalachia. It's a mistake that cost the lives of an entire town, and likely countless more. If Knight Shin gets an opportunity to speak with the Elders, he will confess to this incident and to us breaking their direct orders. We'll have our titles stripped, our influence rendered illegitimate. Everything we worked for here will be gone. But if circumstances prevent us from establishing contact, we will continue on as a sanctioned offshoot of the Brotherhood of Steel. We will be able to spread its authority and goodwill across the nation. Is that not something worth fighting for? You must recall the Brotherhood weaponry we tasked you with retrieving these last few missions. We had claimed the entire cache from a military facility in the Midwest. It was meant to stay under Brotherhood protection, until we came across a town under threat of a massacre by some raiders. We equipped the townspeople with the weapons and fought by their sides. It was the only way to give them a chance. But it wasn't enough. The raiders won. They took possession of the weapons, and they've been running wild ever since. It is my belief that we must learn from our mistakes. But Knight Shin hangs on to them. He cannot move forward until he confronts the past, until he lays our guilt on display for the Elders. I say that we can, that we must, move forward on our own. You weren't there, Initiate. It was harrowing. Those civilians trusted us to save them. We lost one of our own as well. Knight Connors. May he rest in peace. We disobeyed orders, handing out those weapons instead of safeguarding them. Perhaps it would have been forgivable had we succeeded, but the Elders would take this failure as proof of the danger of unrestrained technology. They would double down on the fearful conservatism I've tried so hard to steer them away from. We cannot let that happen. At this stage, the Brotherhood still has a chance to be something better. This is not about me, Initiate. This is about the people we can help. It's about the promise of a better future, one we can only deliver with our own, untethered hands. Yes, I am responsible for the final outcome of all operations performed by this group, regardless of individual choices made. What happened is an irreparable tragedy. I carry the weight of the lives that were lost with every step I take. But I cannot allow it to stop me.
Thank you for joining the stream.
There's a thin line between order and blind obedience. At one time, I may have trusted Shin to stay on the right side. He's always been strict, dedicated, disciplined. But following these events, he became guarded. He doesn't let up for even a second. If he continues on this way, I worry he will lose sight of why he joined the Brotherhood in the first place. Consider what's right, not just for the Brotherhood, but for the people we must protect.
I'm worried about hitting this one. This one kind of scares me, because all my friends said they're loyal to her. And if I take the Oath Taker, if I want the Oath Taker, I'll be loyal to him. But truthfully, I don't really care about them. I like the Brotherhood, don't get me wrong, the Brotherhood's awesome. But in truth, I'm kind of not loyal to either of them. Like, she's extremely reckless. Like, she doesn't go by the Brotherhood standards. And then him, he just wants to lock everything up and doesn't want to help anyone. Well, she wants to help people. But yet, I see so many flaws in both of them that I'm not loyal to them. I would rather be a settler or raider, or my normal merc. I am.
If you wish to have any stake in your own destiny, Initiate, then you will need allies. I'd suggest you start thinking about who they are. In any case, I've made my choice. This cannot wait any longer.
Oh, thank you. Why?
No.
To a new Brotherhood.
What have you done, Paladin?
The Elders have no hold on us anymore. Stand with me, Shin. Play a part in forging a better future.
I have every intention of forging a better future. But this is not the way. You've broken your oath, Paladin. No. That title no longer belongs to you. With your link removed from the chain, I am the highest-ranking officer present. All members of the Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel now answer to me.
I thought it was going to make me choose one.
And you expect them to follow you? Authority is given to a leader by those who support them. The same initiates who turn away from you in fear.
And I've done wrong by them. I never thought I would be in a position to ask for their loyalty. The Brotherhood must stand united. You've severed everything we rely on.
I have not turned my back on the Brotherhood, Shin. On the contrary, I will work harder than ever before to lead us forward.
It's an emergency alert from Fort Atlas.
An alert? There could very well be an attack. We need to get back to the Initiates.
I don't take orders from you anymore. Neither do the Initiates. We cannot have them confused on who to follow.
Don't you see that protecting them is more important right now? You and I will both return to the fort and deal with the alert. We can settle our dispute later.
As you say. But as far as I'm concerned, this is already settled. This way, Initiate.
Despite the circumstances, the Brotherhood needs us.
Why you guys? Okay, now you're running. I'm very, very confused. I don't want to. I feel so stupid. I should have just joined Shin. Oh well. So both my friends have the Oath Breaker. And I want the Oath Taker, because the Oath Breaker is mostly meant for heavy attacks, for like power swings. Well, the Oath Taker is anti-armor. So I want the anti-armor, but I don't want to fight them. I don't want to add it to them. Either way, I'm getting the plasma cutter. One way or another. I'm gonna take it, blah, blah, blah. We are the champions, my friends. Sorry guys, I spaced out. Let's see what we're doing now. Why did I get the Oath Breaker? I didn't go with anyone. The best defense is a good offense.
Find, protect, and preserve.
Yes. Hello, Initiate. But I look better. I'm the Inferno squad. Oh, I have to go inside. Oh, I had to speak to Scribe.
Always looking for good
I don't like her. I really don't like her. And later today, guys, I will be posting my hour-long video of me practically doing the first part of this Brotherhood stuff. But you're gonna see me ranting on and on, pretty much raging over how annoying she is to me. I do everything in my power to avoid talking to her. Everything. I probably should have just sided with Shin, but I didn't. Oh well.
We're holding them
Soups.
for now, but how much longer until they break through?
Let's hear what Scribe Valdez called us back here for.
Well, duh, I'm trying to.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I don't know how much longer we could hold out without you.
Yeah, without
Atlas
me.
is under attack. These big mutant people blew a hole right through the wall of the substructure and came pouring through.
A mutant attack now, of all times. Unbelievable.
Scribe, status report. How many hostiles? Where are they now?
Dozens of mutants. I couldn't get a good count. We fought them back into the substructure and set up a makeshift barricade. We're holding them below for now, but it's only a matter of time before they break through.
We have to help now, so we're just going to stand around, or are we going to kill some mutes? The other initiates are pulling their weight for once. I thought I did all the work around here.
If that's what they're called, it's a fitting name. But I'm not really worried about semantics right now. All I know is that they were very big, very green, and very good at using weapons.
All the more reason to get down there and help. Let's go.
Hurry!
I wish I said with my other line. Do I have to? Fine. I will do what I have to fight the Green Scourge. Yes, green. Super mutant green. We don't got moss green. We got super mutant green. We don't got any. We don't got lime green. We got super mutant green. We don't got green. Super mutant green. It's always with super. It's super green. Okay, that was a really bad joke. So apparently this is like the last mission, according to my fellow coworkers. So, or not coworkers, sorry, fellow brotherhood people. Oh. Oh yeah, they did. Cool.
Good. Our initiate's held. And the barricade's still standing.
It looks like things have calmed down. Is this the last of the attackers?
Unlikely. Hostiles have been hitting in waves for hours now. Our scouts, the ones who've returned, reported the tunnels crawling with mutants.
How many have we lost so far?
This guy's almost dead. I want to make sure he's okay. Oh, sorry. I'll get back to talk to him.
Good. Our initiate's held. And the barricade's still standing.
It looks like things have calmed down. Is this the last of the attackers?
Unlikely. Hostiles have been hitting in waves for hours now. Our scouts, the ones who've returned, reported the tunnels crawling with mutants.
Then we need a plan of attack. This threat won't take care of itself. We'll go on the offensive, take the fight to them.
We can barely hold a position of strength. Engaging superior numbers head-on would be suicide.
Paladin Romani herself? Now we're talking.
But we need to go attack. This threat won't take care of itself. I'm gonna actually have to side up with her on this.
Those mutants put up a hell of a fight. How many have we lost so far?
You've suddenly got a lot of courage for someone who stood by and watched that transmitter get destroyed.
Oh, shut
If
up.
we don't strike now, we'll just be worn down over time. You should know better, Shin. Clearly the Initiate does.
What's gotten into all of you? This is no time for bickering. Look, I think there's a way we can make the plan a success. I have some explosive charges. I was waiting to plant them as our last line of defense, but maybe we can put them to better use. If we go into the tunnels and find their points of entry, we can destroy them and prevent any more mutants from attacking.
A surgical strike. I suppose that could work.
Thank you.
Those mutants put up a hell of a fight. How many have we lost so far?
As much as I hate to admit it, I don't see a better option right now.
I mean, we
Fine.
could
But the Initiate will plant the bombs, and I will control the detonator. Scribe Valdez will stay behind and command the barricade, in case we don't make it.
Very well, Shin.
We're holding them for now.
If that's the price of your cooperation, then I'll pay it. If only to hold our brotherhood together a little longer.
A little longer? What? Oh, never mind. I can wait. Here are the bombs. I'll stay here and do what I can for the wounded. Good luck. I believe in you. All of you.
Paladin Romani herself? Now we're talking.
Best way for me to stay completely and utterly hidden.
Wish a buckethead would
Funny thing is, this would have been a lot harder to get in without my stealth suit. So much harder, just because I would have to sit there and kill everything. So I am overweight. Hey, look, it's Suicider.
Some people can't. I don't know how you've come so far without realizing that.
Wait, what? What's he complaining about? Oh, this is a really nice place.
Scared already?
Of course you are. Well, I didn't even know I had the paladin with me. Oh well. Well, by any luck, they both disappeared on the high-ranking one. When I say disappear, I mean don't come back.
Victory is won through willpower. We've chosen a path, now we commit to it.
I could have made it through this so easily without them. If only they just stayed away from me. Or just let me go by myself, I could have done this easily. This is like a mole miner territory. Okay. I refuse to leave my stuff right there. Wow. This is gonna be a long run. Might as well put on one of my perks to help me ignore the run. Might be an agility if I'm not mistaken. I'll get rid of covert ops so I can use this. Hey buddy. Bye buddy.
I splinter your brain.
You can try it.
What?
This should be helpful. Now I need to speak to the Brotherhood upstairs. I'm just like assuming this is the way I have to go. Yeah, that place is just full of them. So what I'm seeing is I gotta use the elevator to go down there and skip that whole running. All that running. I could have skipped it. What am I gonna do? Okay, what now? Come on, open up.
Those mutants put up a hell of a fight. The world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
You probably did, you just didn't realize. Okay, the showers are disgusting. Okay, where...
The settlers want to rebuild. Understand the past as well, but we're gonna make
It says speak to the Brotherhood upstairs. Should I say they all died? And then whenever they pop up again, I just kill them. So confused. So yeah, they were right over here. I had to talk to these guys. Oopsies. Kinda was in the idea of running past everyone. I'm so confused. Tells me to talk to these people. Well, I go through the door, which is weird. Do I go talk to the scribe? Please don't make me talk to the scribe. I'll talk to any of the initiates, though. Any of them would be so much better. I'm gonna talk to an initiate instead.
Paladin Romani herself. Now we're talking.
I'm never
There's
gonna
a
make a
secret
name
door.
for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
Oh, so yeah, everyone's been holding down the fort besides me.
Attack
Wow.
Fort Atlas. I knew it would happen eventually.
Is it this group?
The mission was a success, and Fort Atlas is safe. Our decisive action drove the enemy from our home, as it has in the past, and will in the future.
We survived the attack, but now you need to answer for what you did at the transmitter. It was inexcusable.
Okay, what happened? You've been at each other's throats since you returned. I should have known something was wrong.
She destroyed it. She really must. Oh, the transmitter. Sheer carnage. Sparks everywhere.
She did what now?
I destroyed the transmitter. The Elders are blind to the good we can do. We need to break free from their influence.
You only did this to escape responsibility for that incident. You can't bear to face the judgment of the Elders.
The Elders would have us stand trial for crimes we didn't commit. Your own sense of guilt is blinding you to that.
It's clear you can't be reasoned with. I don't know why I bothered trying. These new mutants are a threat that demands our unity. For now. Enjoy your success while you can, Romani. It won't last forever.
Do what you will, Shin. Cool your head and come back when you're ready to cooperate.
I don't know what to say. Paladin Romani has always butted heads with the Elders, but cutting ourselves off entirely? And I've never seen Knight Shin behave that way toward a superior officer. His rage has taken complete control of his senses.
They're both nuts.
They each have beliefs so strong they die for them. Those passions drive them forward, but leave no room for compromise. It's clear this rift won't heal easily. There's too much animosity between those two now. I still believe that they can come together in the end, though. I plan to do everything I can to make that happen. We've been through a lot. I need some time to think. Ad Victoriam Initiate. Until next time.
The Dust defense is a great offense. Plasma cutter. Okay, I'm gonna ask you
I
to
don't
talk to
suppose.
her.
Have a question. The past has the answers, but I'm not a bad backup.
I want to talk about the uncovered industrial.
Sure. Always happy to talk tech with an initiate.
Guess.
I knew it would happen eventually. So soon.
It's a shame. But luckily I still have the blueprints and the original. I can make more. And we can always go back and retrieve the one from the transmitter if we still need to. No, I don't think so. As much as I'd love to, we're too short-handed, and I just don't have that kind of expertise. We'll have to make do with learning what we can from the project for now. Sure thing. What's the next topic? Lucky for you, I know all about us.
Where did the group come from?
We're here to help the people of Appalachia.
Oh my.
And to catalog any technological discoveries we find. We set up Fort Atlas to that end. This old observatory has a wealth of technology to discover, and is a good staging point for future operations. We also want to learn the fate of the old Appalachian chapter of our order. MIA. Presumed KIA. Yeah. To be honest, that's what I expected to hear. At least they died trying to make a difference. May they rest in peace. I knew some of them from a distance. But it's better if we don't get into that now. The Council of Elders, chief among them, High Elder Maxon, our founder. He proclaimed our mission and set us on the path we follow today. Our expedition leader is Paladin Romani. She's an aggressive and daring commander who's taken us through many trials.
We'll live there for now, but how much longer until they break through?
Okay, what do you want to know? Sure, what needs explaining? We're the heart of the Brotherhood's mission to find, catalog, and preserve pre-war technology. Though sometimes in practice, well, let's just say I spend a lot of time calibrating things. We record things. Histories, schematics, every bit of knowledge we can get our hands on. We collect it all, compile it, and keep it safe, like old scholars or monks. Our name harkens back to that ancient tradition, so that's why we use it. Someday, you have what it takes. I've seen that much. I'd have you promoted here and now if I could. But the Brotherhood is slow to trust outsiders. You'll have to keep working for it. Be patient, put in your time, and know that I have your back. Sure, what do you want to talk about? About me? What do you want to know? California, though, truth be told, I've spent most of my life in one bunker or another. My parents joined the Brotherhood when I was very young, so I grew up in the Order.
I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
Really? How rare. You'll have to let me interview you sometime. I'd love to know more about the vaults. I have a lot to take care of while we get settled in here, but I'll get back to you on this. Don't worry. I do. Scribes are critical to the Brotherhood's mission. It's a mission I believe in. The work that comes my way can get tedious or overwhelming, but knowing I'm helping the greater good keeps me satisfied. Most days. Appalachia. It's beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. It reminds me of the stories my parents told me of before the war. Hiking in the mountains, playing in the rivers. I think, despite everything, you're lucky, Wastelander. I don't say that lightly. Well, I think you're right. Though getting to see the world, even as it is now, is worthwhile. We're a splintered organization with noble goals, but Competing methods. We're a bickering family, but a family nonetheless. That's why I know we'll come together in the end. Of course. What's the next topic?
The elders have so much to teach us. How about get to meet them in person someday?
Sure. I'll discuss what I can. I'm conflicted. I was raised in the Brotherhood. The elders gave me my education, my occupation, my life. But Paladin Romani gave me freedom. I always wanted to see the world. I jumped at the chance to join her expedition, and she fought to bring me along. Being out here on our own, without contact with home, it's terrifying, but it's also thrilling. I wanted an adventure, and I'm getting that. I wanted to see Appalachia, and here I am. But stay here forever? I don't know about that.
Knight Shin's here to show those mutants who's boss.
They're unsettling. They can use human weapons, mount an organized offensive, and they targeted us for an attack. I get the feeling we haven't seen the last of them. It's not the first time they've butted heads, but this does feel different. All of their past frustrations feed into this conflict. The mutant attack does give us a common cause again. I hate to say it, but it might just buy us the time we need to come together. If it doesn't drive us apart even more.
The Scorched, the
Right.
Raiders, the Wolves.
Those weapons you've been chasing? We found them in a government facility on our way to Appalachia. We were supposed to keep them to ourselves. That's how we operate. But then we ran across a settlement being threatened by raiders. We couldn't just leave them to die. We equipped them with the weapons we found, but it didn't help. It was a massacre. The whole place was wiped out. Everyone was killed, including Knight Connors. One of our own. The only survivors were 2 children we brought back with us, Marcia and Max. Knight Shin believes it's our duty to report this incident to Elder Maxon. Paladin Romani feels we'd be punished just for trying to help. I'd be more comfortable with that. I'll be here if you need anything.
Everything makes sense now. This is my place, my mission.
Let's see if I can find Martha and Max.
The fight
Two
is
they
just
brought with.
beginning. Stay disciplined.
Those mutants put up a hell of a fight. How many have we lost so far?
100. Yeah, what you gonna do about it, boy? Yeah, that's what I thought. Why would you sit in front of the barricade? I wanna hit him. Yeah, I bet your friend. Deal with it. Hey, look.
Stand
he's
by
at-
for your next orders. Your diligence in the wake of turmoil is acknowledged and appreciated. Eliminate any super mutant you encounter. It remains unclear what's causing them to multiply, so we can't take any risks. Besides that, they are an abomination to humankind and a threat to civilians across Appalachia. They cannot be allowed to live. Be ready for new orders at a moment's notice. And as soon as we put together a more targeted plan for dealing with them, we'll need you at the forefront. Does this look like a social club to you? I have my duties to attend to. I would hope that you have yours.
Operation would involve this much paperwork.
It sounds to me like you haven't decided your purpose in this world. I have, and it doesn't involve making friends with everyone. After the indifference you displayed at the transmitter, I'm surprised you're even asking. Romani and I are both putting our full efforts into understanding the extent of the super mutant threat.
didn't know I was
Once
unmuted.
that's dealt with, we'll have her betrayal to contend with. It may be some time before that happens. That gives you a chance to seriously consider where your loyalties lie. The next time this comes up, you may not have the luxury of staying neutral.
These people are still hurling nukes at each other. It's madness.
Romani broke her oath. Under normal circumstances, it would be up to the Elders to decide her fate as it relates to the Brotherhood. It is not my wish to be so shameless as to act in their stead. But if Romani is left to continue leading this force unofficially, the damage will be irreversible. Something must be done. And I am the only one left to do it. That's an odd statement, Initiate. I suppose I don't disagree with you. At the start of this expedition, I may not have had the confidence to decide for myself the right course of action. I relied on my orders. I made mistakes when left without them. But having to bite my tongue at Romani's leadership time and time again, that made my values clear to me. The next time I speak to the Elders, I won't be afraid to tell them what I believe. One, they're an unknown. I understand these creatures have been sighted around Appalachia for some time now, but this is the Brotherhood's first time dealing with them. We need more information before we can count this threat as controlled. Two, they targeted us directly. The blow they dealt to this base is unacceptable. We must determine their motives, if any, and take appropriate steps to ensure this never happens again. Three, they're an abomination. We've seen all kinds of mutants, but these are uncannily human. It's an affront to nature to simply let them be. We'll restore proper order to this segment of the Brotherhood. We'll remove any links necessary to reforge the chain. When that's done, we'll return to our original mission of establishing contact with the Elders, whatever it may take. Yes, no more distractions. I'd rather not waste my breath on that topic, so make it quick.
We're gonna have to break.
You mean that vile man we dealt with at the storeroom? The next time he tries to wax poetic about Brotherhood tyranny and how he's trying to protect his family. Any family that threatens others to protect itself is just a criminal mob. And the way that Pierce tries to twist his words around you to justify himself, it's repulsive. And I mentioned I'd rather not talk about it. But, since you're so insistent on being intrusive, Night Connors defended my hometown from raiders, and subsequently brought me into the fold. I've seen raiders threaten and destroy communities a number of times, not just my own. As such, I believe it is within the Brotherhood's mission to address the threat they pose to humanity. Because the raiders are undignified outlaws who lie, steal, and murder as they see fit, their existence is a direct obstacle to the Brotherhood's mission to save humanity. That's why we can't just get along. Gladly. Make it quick, please. To procure and preserve dangerous technologies from before the war, and defend humanity from itself. Since the world went to pieces, anyone and everyone has been using what they can find in the wasteland to their own ends, unrestricted. If things continue like this, humanity will never make it. The first Expeditionary Force was tasked with investigating several valued technological sites across the U.S., concluding at the Atlas Observatory. From here, we would report back on the fate of the preceding Appalachian chapter, carrying on the Brotherhood's mission in their stead if need be. But as you know, Romani sabotaged any chance of us making that report in the foreseeable future, while you stood by and watched. That lines up with our discovery so far. Truly an abominable threat, the Scorched. I will refrain from asking why you were snooping around a Brotherhood facility. I will warn you not to do it again.
Now he said that after this conversation, I'm going to Fort Defiance. Just to annoy him. No, I really want armor. I want the Brotherhood recon armor. So I'm gonna be annoying and go straight to a crater. Why am I overweight? I feel like that was inside the bucket. That's probably why I'm overweight. I could see them doing like an appearance for this as a sword. Yeah, I can see that. Hit someone with this. What I need to do is get the mods for this. I like how it says I have 2 mods for it already, but I don't. This is good for ghouls. Damage while aiming, resistance while aiming to ghouls. So this will be good. The pulse. There we go. That's good right there. This is good against power armor users. I really like that flame one. So nice. True flamer. Thing, I'm gonna use the automatic one on here. I think I like the line stock the most for this. I need to put on science expert if I'm gonna build this thing. trying to figure out if I want to do an automatic or the flamer one. This does more damage compared to this one. I really need that one. That one's trash. Let's go to a train station. Let's go right here.
Agents live by rules. Cole seems to have forgotten that. Yeah, we don't call him Slick for nothing. Agent Stern should never have had a child. That little brat is a pain in the ass. But we just call her Peter for short. If AC reduces the paperwork anymore, I'll be out of a frickin' job. Well, but he's the agent in charge, so... Oh, my days in the field are past me. Now I get to handle requisitions. I got first-class equipment to hand out. All it takes is some gold bullion. Got some gold to trade? If you have the requisition forms, I have the equipment. In the old days, we'd just confiscate that gold. Now I gotta trade for it. You know the good thing about gold? You can't counterfeit it. I can't wait for the new currency to come online. This gold is heavy.
Don't mind the others. People's skills aren't their strong suit.
Hey, if you've got the gold bullion, we can fill out a requisition for some equipment. Agents live by rules. Cole seems to have forgotten that.
Oh, a visitor. Oh, I thought this day would never come. I haven't had a visitor in ages. Welcome to the Appalachian Shelters Claim Center, visitor. I'm called Mr. Clark. It's my job to help eager new customers such as yourself take your first step into the miraculous world of shelters. Oh, cursory analysis suggests you are likely here to... Goodness. Forgive my tone. I'm experiencing some memory issues. As I was saying, a bright-eyed visitor like yourself must be here to claim your free shelter today. Is that right? Splendid! Oh, before I can distribute your shelter to you, you'll need to register as a shelter owner. The terminal in the back will guide you through it. Once you've finished registering, return to me, and I'll distribute your free shelter to you. It looks like you've successfully registered as a shelter owner. Congratulations, visitor. A marvelous new world of home expansion awaits. I'll distribute your free shelter to you, along with some materials to build your shelter's entrance, as a personal thank you for being my customer. Before we part ways, visitor, is there anything else I can help you with? Certainly. Your free shelter is a complimentary expansion for your home, modeled after the very claim center we're standing in. It comes equipped with workshop functionality, so you can get started building and decorating right away. Simply place the shelter entrance you claim today in your camp and prepare to enter a bright new world of home expansion and customization. I'm afraid not. Mr. Gill was quite paranoid about things like that. He kept his effects in a locked safe and always carried the key on him. If he wrote down the password, he likely locked it in there. Gladly. Shelters are the homes of the future, perfect for post-apocalyptic living. Each shelter is a unique interior, ready to be decorated. All shelters come equipped with workshop functionality to allow you to create the home of your dreams, an escape from the dangers of Appalachia. Shelters are accessible via entrances, like the one I just distributed to you. Simply place the entrance in your camp and step into your new home. Is there anything else I can help you with? Then allow me to extend a warm Shelters Claim Center farewell to you, along with my thanks for being my first customer. Enjoy your new home, visitor.
Okay. Hopefully I can read this good for you guys. Well, I'm here. Well, here I am. I've only been out of that damn vault for a week, and I'm already back at its front door. It gives me the creeps knowing it's right there. But if I'm going to get back in, it'll pay off to have a base this close. I thought this was some kind of Vault Tech control center for watching us at Vault 51. Joke's on me, I guess. It's some kind of dumb real estate project with the world's most annoying marketing robot running it. Just my luck to get stuck with another stupid robot. Now that this terminal's working again, I guess I'm out of excuses to put off trying to reach the 51 network. Here goes nothing. Turns out the 51's network's protected with a crazy firewall that I can't get past. I guess that's probably to be expected. Still, I think going through the network is my best shot at getting back in. I know from experience that there's no way out through those walls. All I can do is keep trying. I think this marketing robot might be helpful. Maybe I can use its internal network to contact 51. I gotta get this done quick. Move the hell on. I'm having trouble simply knowing that 51's right outside. It makes me think too much. I sat outside, watched 51 for a long time. Hours, I guess. Time doesn't mean much these days. It looks surprisingly peaceful from out here, almost beautiful. All my hacking attempts have been unsuccessful so far. The 51 network's locked up tight. It makes me wonder if any of the messages we sent from inside were actually made it out. I finally gathered enough supplies that I can start doing real work on the turtle. Mr. Clark got all up in arms about me tampering with the confidential network, but he can't stop me. I just want to end this. Well, it worked. I got into 51 network a few days ago. I wish I felt relieved, but the message I got back made me nervous. It wasn't all animated. I haven't slept since. Mr. Clark has been complaining of memory issues since I got that message from 51 network. His speech patterns kept changing too. I thought it was just his hardware starting to go, but then he called me Mr. Candidate instead of Mr. Gill. I feel like Zach is in here with me. It's like 51 all over again. Maybe this whole thing is a mistake. I need a damn drink. This house near here are hate to claim, but maybe I can find something in one of the towns. I need more building supplies anyways. I need to use a couple turrets in here or something else, just in case. It's an excuse to get out of 51's shadow, if nothing else. Sounds like he went crazy. Mr. Clark's been playing a memory sheets together. Oh. There we go. Ain't no right there. Okay, guys, so yep, this is the room you're gonna get, just clean, a lot cleaner. Hope y'all like. So, yep, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see y'all later. Peace.